I am mildly disturbed. There's just something that's just bothering me. I'm 98% at peace right now, but there's one little thing. It's a burning question, and I don't know if it will be answered, and that's what gets me. There seems to be a massive lack of sincerity pandemic going on. I've really realized this last year has taught me this because for a very long time I was off the grid. I just used that as the catch-all phrase. Not a whole lot of contact with people. I was very privileged to live that. And I know there was a reason, and it's been good for me to also get off the grid and get back on the grid. It's been conducive both ways for my mental health, off the grid and on. The dog always sounds like Yogi. She could be in this neighborhood and I would have never known, because people keep animals in cages, and how would you know if they've got your dog? You gonna go door to door and check their backyard? In this environment that we all live in, it is literally built to keep secrets. You know, what's hidden behind the four walls and the door? It's literal secrets. Everybody lives in a house of secrets. I'm sitting out at this park and I'm looking at all of the houses. What's inside of them? I don't care about their belongings. What do people do in their houses? What are they up to? You're not supposed to ask. And I say, true that, it's not my business, right? It's the mind your business clause, right? But see, the issue is when y'all come out of your houses, you do really fucked up things. I know it sounds very simple because it is simple. Where do you live? You live in a house. You live in an apartment. You live in a box. That's literal. You literally live in a box. It's not a circle. It's not a pyramid. It's a box. I don't talk to fucking strangers on the internet. I'm highly offended you typed to me. Very offended. And so you live in your boxes, literal boxes. It's not a square, it's a box. You live in a cube. And you do things in your cube. And then you leave your cube and you get on the straight line that's called a road in your other cube that has circles under it. And you roll down the line called the road in your what is called a car, but it's just a box with circles. And then you go to another box, usually, and you do things in that box. And then when you get done with that box, you get in your box with circles underneath and you fucking roll down the line, literally a line, to another box. And you just do box things all day, things in boxes. There's no other species that craves that shit.
Are you dumb as fuck, Josh? You stupid as fuck, bro.
Okay, are they gone? It's always interesting to hear a group of dudes who are duding it up talk about females. And those guys have to be at least no older than 1920. And there's not a single tonality of any remote respect for the opposite sex. And I get it. It's just nigga bitch this and nigga bitch that. True. This year, just going with the flow of the happening outside the box, because, you know, when you come outside the box, that's a literal thing. It's called get outside the box. Your house is a box. You sit inside of it and do what? The most interesting experiment of all, for all the people who say I like being alone, is like, well, take away your phone then and we'll see. We'll see if you like being alone. And the lie detector finds that's a lie. Take away your TV, your computer, and your phone, and you can't really say you like being alone. I cannot wait for the day that technology blows up. As a very personal note, I'm currently in a fast of sorts. I'm not looking at anything on the internet beyond me live streaming. And I don't really like the style of sitting at my computer anymore and staring into the camera lens. It's just too stagnant, and I don't like staring at myself. It's honestly an eyesore. Just staring at yourself. It's not natural. Because that's what you're doing when you're looking into the camera lens of a computer, a fucking phone to record a video, take a photo, or fucking live stream. So I prefer just not to look at the camera because I'm looking at myself. No need to make eye contact with the camera. That's ridiculous. How about we make eye contact in real life? That's more fun. And I'm an eye contact fiend. I love eye contact. I'm not afraid of it. Not afraid of it. On a sidebar, since there's so many moving parts, meaning people in my life now, that there has been some rapport with, whether it be, quote, good or bad, there's been some level of interaction that has occurred. I don't try to hold in my accent. I let it fly, whatever way it wants to slide. So I speak in a lot of different styles because why try to hold in a certain manner of speech? How boring. Anywho, as a sidebar, caveat, personal, incredibly personal note, as we sit here on this misty Tuesday, how sexy, right? It feels sexy outside, by the way. It's warming up. It's definitely giving tropical moisture. It's definitely giving wet pussy that you can't have because clearly you don't like that. And it's definitely giving you ain't about that life. It's December. It's almost 70 degrees outside. I'm sitting in shorts and a proverbial wool kimono with a goddamn do-rag on. And you are what? Stressed, depressed, repressed, all of the pressed. I can feel that, the tension that you carry in your bodies. And it shows in everything that you do. You're not relaxed. Get a massage. That's not going to help you, but nothing will help you. You're not going to do what it takes to find true relaxation, which is peace. You're not going to do that. You're going to avoid that. And then you're going to irritate me because you're not relaxed. And you're going to come up to me and say hello to me at a bar on Friday night. And if I sit there putting on the certain energy field of do not approach, then you'll say, you hate people. You're antisocial. Why are you here? And then when I'll put down the energy field of fuck off, and you approach me, what do you have to offer? Never anything good. And that's why I keep the gates up. See, this is what I don't like. I'm a very open person. I'm okay with communicating with people. I have no fear of communicating with anyone. But what sucks is you come to me with bullshit. So you are the failure that I see every day. You are the failure that I interact with. It's not me, it's you. You are a fucking walking disappointment. So I don't like being disappointed. I don't enjoy being disappointed, but you disappoint me. As a human being, you disappoint me. And now I feel disappointed, and I hate feeling disappointed. I told Okama this tonight. Because I have talked to so many people, commune with them on so many different levels, and the people involved, know those levels. They were there for the experience because I am a fucking experience. And so are you. Talking to those people, not anybody watching. Unless you are those people. The only people I'm talking to while I'm talking, quote, on YouTube are the people that I've talked to in real life that I've given this YouTube channel to. That's who I'm talking to. Not anybody that I've never met. You don't count to me, and we will never meet, and that's fine. I've met a lot of people this year. In real life. Introductions, conversations, invitations to come here, do this, hang out, let's hang out, let's see. They come up to me. They do these things. I usually don't approach anybody. I've been approached at the gym by females and dudes. I've been approached at the bar by females and dudes. Let's hang out. I got a lot of numbers Saturday night. Females and dudes. And what? And what? It doesn't even matter. Get their number, don't get their number. What's going to happen? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing's going to happen. How many numbers did I get Friday and Saturday combined? Because I go out both nights. To me, it's one seamless event that rolls into the next. It's one fucking happening. Because I will always go out Friday and Saturday. But the length of time that I spend out varies. And where I go varies. But I will always be out Friday and Saturday night. Always. Anybody who thinks otherwise is honestly self-deluded. If there's anybody that I've met in the area that I have gone out where people can see me and have access to me, there's only so many places you'll ever see me at in this town. It'll be very rare to see me anywhere else. I have my quote unquote stomping grounds, and those will never change. I'm very comfortable in them. Very comfortable. And the more comfortable I get, the more relaxed I get, meaning my level of dress is going to deteriorate, meaning I can show up at the bar in my pajamas. That's how comfy I am. Because I know this bar. I know this place. I understand how it works. I come here so often, I know all the gear shifts. I know all the people's faces. I know the main characters. Okay? I might as well work here. Some people are just tourists. And I don't really like tourists. I don't invite tourists into my life. You're just here to tour? How disappointing you are. People are very disappointing because they have nothing to offer. They have nothing to offer. I don't want tourist cock in my life. He's just here for a tour. You know, he just wants a tour of my pussy. He wants a tour of my life, and then he's going to dip out because he's a fucking tourist. I don't have Disney World puss, boo. You're a disappointment, and I'm highly offended. I'm so offended, I'm calm. Do these niggas know how offensive they are? I wonder if they do. It's like almost they want to do things and say things and behave a certain way towards my person and then act to themselves like I'm supposed to be happy with that. You surely knew that I wouldn't be. What sane human being would be okay with your behavior? What led you to believe that your behavior is okay? What is going on with people? What are y'all doing? Niggas don't want to change. And what you're not going to do is disturb my peace. What you're not going to do is disrupt my peace. What little I have obtained in this life, it's very difficult to do. It's very difficult to obtain any level of peace in this world. Right? And niggas just want to come in and fuck up the peace. That's it. And what? I'm supposed to cater to them and their problems and be super understanding? But what about me? That's the point. That's the point. What about me? See, when you don't care about me, I have to do extra shit when you're involved to ensure my safety. I don't like that feeling. That's not supposed to be happening. I am the type of person that truly believes that I'm supposed to be relaxed around you and trust you. I want to trust you. But sadly, you're a liar. So it's not that I have trust issues. No. I don't have trust issues. You're just a liar. And then you want to gaslight me and act like you're not a liar. So it's like a triple lie. You're not just a liar, and we know you're lying. Then you want to lie about lying. And then you lie about the lie that you lied about. And then act like I shouldn't be upset. And that's very interesting. And you should be ashamed of yourself. And then what? I'm supposed to feel sorry for you because you're ashamed that you lied? That you're a shitbag? I'm supposed to feel sorry for you that you have become aware fully through my person that you're a shitbag. But you knew that already. So why didn't you change? Why have you not changed? It is not hard to tell the truth. That is what's so interesting to me about everyone. It is so easy to tell the truth. That is no resistance. That is the path of no resistance, honesty. It takes no effort for me to spill the beans about me. It's hard to lie. It's very difficult. It's a full-time job. It's a lot to maintain. Then you set yourself up for emotional failure. You set yourself up for humiliation and shame because you're a liar. When you didn't have to lie, then you get mad at me because you lied? What a crazy little bitch you are. Get some help. Go to the doctor. Go get some medicine. Get on Prozac, Depakote, and some type of antipsychotic because you're fucking nuts. You're nuts. You are nuts. I am who I am. It is what it is. That's the truth. That's easy. You don't like the truth. You're not attracted to the truth in any way, on any level. Any level. You're repulsed by the truth. Truth is so hot. You're not. It's interesting to me. It's so many layers. I could just spend days and weeks and hours dissecting this just from my experience with people this last year. Just from my experience on the weekend at a bar. One bar. Just one. And all of the lies. All of the lies, dun 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 dun. All of the lies of all the lies. Y'all just lie. You just can't stop lying. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Good.
You know where you sitting?
Where?
Where you sitting up under this?
Do you know what do you mean?
What is this?
Oh, are you asking what is this place?
Yeah.
I don't. Well, it's just. I guess it's just like a little sitting spot or something. But I don't. Is he just messing with me?
It's
Okay.
more than that. There's so much history.
Oh, you talking about the history here?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
There was
there's so much history here. Right here in Columbus.
It's true.
The people been living here for generations and don't even know it.
No, they don't.
And I was just showing her, and so they.
And I've been living here all my life, from 50 City to Columbus.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Never took knowledge of all of it. I mean, I see it, but I
understand.
Yeah.
You went to Tuskegee?
No.
Oh, well, I was gonna say. Let's go.
No, we're from here, and so. But the thing is, by me living in Europe for 40 years,
Okay.
and getting a little bit. And
Yeah.
then when I come here and see this stuff now,
It's a different perspective.
it's a different
Yeah,
perspective.
I got
And
you.
then I was just showing her. We was headed home, and And I told her, I said, look, let's go. Look at this.
It's some deep. It's deep shit.
it's
It's
deep.
deep shit. It is.
And you live right here and don't even. And the people that
It's-
live here every day and sleep.
It's eerie. Honestly, it's eerie.
Not a clue.
I know. I know.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this cabin.
This cabin thing and this right here.
I ain't never seen this, baby.
I have.
Yeah.
This big out.
Well, y'all enjoy your walk. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. I can get on here. You know, when it comes to talking, that's what's so interesting to me about talking to people on the weekend. I get into some deep conversations with people, and then the night's over and everyone leaves. And I can spend hours talking to people. I like it. And I usually take the listening approach when I'm talking to people. I ask them questions and, you know, I expect honesty. I'm not wanting lies. I ask a question, I expect them to tell me the answer. But you find that most people don't want you to know them. They have so many walls up. It's fear. I don't get it. I don't get withholding information about yourself to other people. I don't get that at all. I personally don't understand that. I have no problem telling people about myself if they want to know. A lot of times when I'm talking to people, they don't even ask me nothing. So it just is like, well, do you want me to just start talking and talk your ear off? Like, because I'm not the one holding information about myself back. Like, I'll tell you everything if you want to know. Most people don't even want to know, though. So then it gets into, you don't want me to know you and you don't want to know me. So what the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? If we're not talking about me and you, that's the story. You talking about you, I'm talking about me. What else is there to talk about if we're just meeting each other? I meet you it don't matter where I meet you. Doesn't matter where. If we're just meeting each other and we gonna sit down, stand up and talk, why aren't you telling me about yourself? And why aren't you asking about who the fuck I am? So when I meet dudes at a bar, I like sitting down with them and I talk. I'm interested to know who they are. I inquire about their life. And, you know, we sitting in a bar, there's libations flowing and the clock is ticking. So we on a time crunch. And it has been interesting. It has been interesting if I were to really just say after this point of this weekend, there's going to be no more niggas to add to the list. It's just, that's it. I could spend years dissecting this shit. There's so much depth here. Every dude that I've met is a goddamn iceberg. It's also interesting to me that a few dudes that I've talked to after just we met and I struck up like Marcus, going back to Marcus. I was outside smoking a cigarette. He was standing behind me at the bar. I go out to smoke a cigarette. He smokes a cigarette. I say, well, who are you? What's your name? I'm not afraid to talk to the dude. He starts talking to me, and then I'm like, okay, you want to go talk and sit in the back of the bar and enjoy a beverage and just talk? I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to keep talking, we can keep talking because, you know, you meet people in a bar, you meet people anywhere, and you might start talking, but they may not want to, depending on who strikes up the conversation, you know, they may not want to continue it. So I always ask, you want to continue this conversation? Do you want to, when I'm dealing with dudes at a bar, I'm not a pick me. I'm going to hold on to you and never let go. Like, you can leave if you want. Like, don't just stand here to be polite. I'm Yana off the leash life. If you're not into me, nigga, keep it pushing. Don't sit here and be polite. I want a nigga to want to talk to me. If he don't, I'm not trying to force him into a conversation with me. I'm not into rapey vibes. Some people will do that. They try to force you and corner you and press you, and I don't do that. So Marcus, going back to Marcus, another interesting situation. I gave him this channel too. Keep up with the Kardashians. There's only one of us, and she ain't Kim. I'm just the dog. Nobody knows about me. The point is, I asked him, this is all an example. All the details matter because this is painting a picture, a scenario, a situation. I asked him, you want to keep talking out back? He does. I'm like, okay. So we go out back and sit. We sat out there for a long ass time talking, me and him. And then I said, we gonna go to a different bar. Do you want to come? He said, yeah. So we go to a different bar and we sit together. And then he was the one after I was just talking to him. He was talking about his life, and I'm just sitting there eating it up because I was finding it interesting. He's sharing himself with me. He's telling me about himself. I'm interested because I'm listening and I want to know more. Then during that conversation at the first bar, he told me, he leaned in and said, I know what you need. And I said, what? You need your back blown out. I didn't know, but okay. This is just from me talking to him. I'm not doing a sexy dance. I'm not fucking doing a striptease. I'm just asking him about his life. And as I'm asking him about his life and he's telling me about his life, he then concludes in his mind on his own, I need my back blown out by him. So then we go to the next bar. He asks for my number while we're at the next bar, and he says he's got to go take his homeboys home, but can he blow my back out tonight? I said, well, maybe you can. Can you? We can talk about it, but can you? Niggas can say a lot of shit, but can they? So he left, took his homeboys home. I call him. I'm like, are you still coming over? Are you gonna come over if you're tired? He's like, no, I'm coming. I even asked this. This is why I hate these niggas. I'm such not a pick me. I even asked him, I said, well, if you're tired from taking your homeboys home, I know it's late. You ain't gotta come over. I even said he didn't have to come over. He's like, no, I'm coming. So I'm like, all right, you're coming. Okay. So I go home and then I text him. I said, you coming over? No, I'm not. Okay. But he said, I'll meet you tomorrow night. I said, okay. Why do you niggas do that? This is the shit I don't understand. This is a recurring theme. I don't care if you're interested in me. I'm just going off of what you gave me. You acted like you're interested in me. You asked for my number. Then you once again, taking it to the next step, the next step, and the next step. And then they just ghost. Why do you do that? Why do you waste your time? These are the questions. What time is it? And I know I'm a caring ass bitch. I know I'm a respectful bitch. And like dudes be trying to set me up like I'm the biggest bitch of all time. I'm literally not. I'm all about like I'm not trying to push myself on no fucking body. I'm not saying I'm not demanding. I'm not saying "Get over here now." Like I'm whatever you trying to do, nigga. Like I'm trying to work with you, and then they want to do fuck shit to me, and then I blow up. I do. That's never gonna change. People talking about, here she goes again. She met another nigga. We know what she going to. Yes, this is me. This is my operating system. I'm open to meet. See how I'm not bitter? I'm still open to meeting a guy and talking to a guy. I'm still, when I go out, I'm still respectful to everybody. I'm very polite. I'm very nice. And I'm very kind even to the bitches who were rude to me. Even to the niggas who were rude to me. Multiple times. And look, I meet another dude. I was nice to him. I was not doing anything disrespectful to this guy. He asked for my number. I give it to him. The first thing out of his fingertips, I'm waiting on it, love. Waiting on what? Then I'm gonna blow up. Yeah. Because what, you on some bullshit. I cannot help but not blow up. It's a natural response. I ain't never gonna change. When you're not on bullshit, I have no attitude to give you. I'm not a mean person until you press me on some bullshit. Then yes, I will detonate and blow us all up. I don't care. I have a zero tolerance for bullshit. And fuck niggas find out. Because they fucked around. And they found out. Then they want to act scared. Scared of what? I always tell niggas this. You had the balls sack. You had the balls to be on bullshit. You had the balls to lie. And now you gonna run? Because you lied? No. Keep that same energy. Keep that same boldness that you had to be on bullshit in my face. Keep that same energy, boo. The boldness that you had to lie. Keep that same energy. Why are you running? I'm not running. I have dealt with so much bullshit this year from niggas. I have not ran once from any of these niggas. They have ran from me. Jose, let's go back to Jose. The first nigga I officially got involved with. That nigga had a pattern. He had been going out to the bars all the time until he met me. He ain't never going down there again. He ain't. He never will. But he was a regular at the bars that I'm going to now. He was a regular until he met me. And now he ain't nowhere to be seen except at Walmart, chewing around with his children. He ain't never gonna go downtown again. And I better not see his ass down there again. Niggas is scared of me. I don't give a fuck if they are. Because you want bullshit. Good, be scared of me. And now you got to live with that extra fear on top of all the other fears that you had before you met me. Now you have another layer of stress. And then they get mad at me. Talking about, get out of the bar. I want it back. Chance is going to have to learn to cohabitate with me at the bar. What, were we married and got divorced? Like, nigga, this nigga is acting like I'm the scariest bitch he's ever met. That nigga literally snuck out the back of the bar. Security cameras will prove it. He noticed that I'm like, what did you expect? Of course I'm in this bar. I'm always in this bar. He didn't listen. Did Chance really walk into that bar that night thinking I wouldn't be there for his Ranger Bat reunion? See, these niggas is dumb. We know what's going on at the bar. I know when there's a wake. I know when there's a memorial happening. I know when there's a motherfucking reunion. They all just got back from deployment. We know the deal. It's very obvious we know what's going on. It's a Ranger bar. We know. One night I walked into a wake. I knew what it was. And I met a dude that night. I didn't try to hit on him because he was at a memorial for a fallen soldier. And we laughed about it the other night when he called me out the blue. We have never talked on the phone, by the way. He just called me out the blue. And he said to me, he's like, yeah, if, the timing would be different. You didn't you know, you weren't trying to pick me up that night. But, you know, I'm like, what was I going to do? Try to fuck you on the night before the funeral? That's inappropriate. Fuck you between the memorial and the wake. Like, that's fucking, I was in essence respecting the fact that you were at a memorial. I just gave you my number because I enjoyed our conversation. I did. I genuinely enjoyed the conversation. I wasn't even trying to fuck him. There's a time and a place for everything. When a nigga's in mourning with his fellow brethren from the battalion, the platoon, the whatever the fuck, now's not the time to be a pick-me-hoe. Now's not the time to try to fuck. He's in mourning. He's grieving. Niggas act like I don't consider their emotions. That's mostly all I do is think about how you feel. You don't think about how you feel, and then you don't think about how I feel because you don't think about how you feel. And when you don't care about your own feelings, you ain't gonna care about mine. So as personal as it feels, it's not that personal. These niggas that I meet have never, these are all soldiers. That's the worst of the worst when it comes to not caring about your own feelings. These are dogs on chains. These are dogs on leashes, choke collars, and in cages. They get let out every now and again. They are dogs. Literally. They are treated like dogs. Sit, stand, go. Like, military are dogs. Did I make that up? Do I want them to be dogs? Absolutely not. That's the lifestyle. You are a dog. I don't approve of it, but I understand it. They don't care about themselves. These military dudes don't love themselves at all. That's why I don't have sex with them. They don't know how to treat women. They don't know how. They don't know how. They do not know how to be with a woman. Military. That's mostly what I'm talking about. The guy at the gym is former military. I have to be specific when I'm talking about these guys. Maybe that's my issue. I'm just making it a broad, generalized guys. Literally, the only guys that I'm dealing with are military or former military or getting out of the military. I'm not dealing with any other kind of guy. They're only military, all of them. Even the dude that I met the other night that I'm going to kick it with at some point probably tomorrow. He's former military. Former flight surgeon, fucking combat vet. Who's fucked up. Big time. Big time fucked up. Like supremely fucked up. He's so fucked up he checked himself into a psych ward this year. He was part of the invasion of Iraq as a combat medic. That's a fucked up job. That's my sister's field, except she's not in combat. So it's pretty boring when you're not in combat. My sister, she's in that field. She just graduated from flight surgeon school before she deployed. She just did that. She's airborne. She's fucking blah, blah, blah. She's a fucking first lieutenant, and she's a physician's assistant in the military. So when she's not in combat, because that's what the job is really for, she's a flight surgeon. She has the same abilities that a surgeon has, but except it's on the battlefield. The dude that I met the other night, I'm not going to say his name because it don't even matter. Nobody knows him except me in this vicinity on the internet. He's very well known in this area. Very well known. And he came up to me. He made a beeline to me where I was sitting. I see him all the time and we wave. I've met his dog. I'm going to start walking his dog for him because he's a lot of times out of it. I care about his dog. I love his dog. She's a beautiful dog. She's just not getting enough exercise. So I'm going to help him out. I care about these dudes, but it's fucked. You know, that's what puts me in a certain predicament because I do give a lot of fucks about these military dudes, and it shows. I don't give a fuck on one hand because I can't do anything for them really, but I do care about them. I'm worried about them is what I tell them, because I am. And then they kind of look at me like, huh? Oh yeah, I'm worried about you. So what I have to do, and I'm kind of like recalibrating my energy field. Oh, look at that beautiful dog. I love them. I just love the dogs. I have to just take on a super mother approach with these guys, and is that the guy from recognize him from somewhere. I have to take a supremely motherly approach with these, which I am always in my mother energy when I'm dealing with them, or sister energy, mother sis, but it cannot be sexual. That's where it gets all fucked up. I'm here to care, but I cannot do the sexy with you because you're fucked up and you're no. That's always what they want to head into. Okay, let's fuck. No. And granted, oh, I would love to just be with a man and fuck, if you want to call it that, whatever. I don't like the term making love. It's very cringy sounding. I don't even need to say, I know what I want with a man. I don't have to say it out loud. I know what I want. But we're not doing that. You need to heal. These military dudes need healing. A lot of it. And no one cares about them. No one cares about military guys. No one does. It's really actually pretty interesting. There's no help for them at all. I am very concerned. From what I've seen, what I've witnessed, I'm taking it all in. It's something's really fucked up here. Something signifying serious psychosis. And a lot of these dudes that I've met have not even been to combat, and they're super fucked. More fucked than the dudes back in the day. That's why I've said, is it the training that's changed? Is it the environment in the military that's made y'all even more crazy? Or is it just the whole world that's made you fucking crazy and then you join the military? I don't fucking know. I know military training only adds to problems that were already there, and it incites a psychosis before you deploy. Just the training alone, Ranger School alone puts dudes in a psychosis. They don't see it. They're walking around like, no, I'm fine. And I'm like, dude, you don't see that you're not fine. I can clearly see you're not fine. You're literally not fine. Your whole behavior has changed. Before and after Ranger School, you're a different fucking person. You don't even see that though, because you're inside your own body. You don't even see that you fucking changed, and you're fucking nuts. You just watch them morph into something else. Like something died inside of them and then they're just walking around. That's not okay. That's what I was trying to tell Johnny. I'm like, dude, because he had just gotten out of Ranger School when I met him. That nigga was not in his right state of mind. He told, this I'll replay to my head today. He literally told me his dick doesn't work. He said it very casually. Because of the fucking trauma and all the fucked up shit you go through. That shit destroys your body. Ranger School. I don't think people understand that. Ranger School, and certain Rangers be like, it's fine. That's a fucking gaslight. It's very destructive to your fucking health in every way. A lot of military dudes have dick problems. They're sexually fucked. And nobody wants to talk about this. A lot of these dudes' dicks can't even get hard unless it's some fucked up shit. That's a fact. They need some certain fucked up stimuli just to get hard. That's a problem. That's not okay. And the more seasoned combat veterans, the ones who've been on a couple rounds, tours of duty in combat, happen to be a little bit more open with that than the newbies. The newbies still have that arrogance of, I'm new in the military and I'm just getting my rank and I'm a badass and da da da. The newbies are the ones with the big, the egos that are a certain way. When you start reaching that, I've been in the military 10 years, niggas, and, you know, meeting the combat vets from 2008, and I've met a few of them. Marcus is one of them. Marcus, the Marine who turned into the Army, he was in Iraq and Afghanistan when it was really popping off as a Marine. I've met a lot of the combat. They'll be more open to talking about how fucked they are. But these new dudes in the military, these chances of the world who are green in the military, they're the worst ones because they think they know what they've got themselves into. They have no fucking idea. When you join the military, you never leave. I can clearly see that. I'm on the outside looking in. There's a lot of shit I want to talk about when it comes to the military. And I can say it because I'm not in the military, so I ain't going to get kicked out. There's a lot of shit that I know. And it's real fucked up. It's real fucked up. It's real fucked up. And this is coming from the horse's mouth. I had a dude tell me he was raped. He said it real casually, too. He was raped. A dude told me this. I'm not going to say his name. These stories, this is what, somebody told me this in person. Casually over a beer. Yeah, I was raped. By my peers. What the fuck? These military dudes need healing. They need healing. They need an exorcism. They need sage. They need the rattles. They need a prayer circle, and they need some rain because it's not good. They don't know that they don't know how fucked up they are. They don't see it. They're just in it. They don't even see it. They don't even see it. That's why my new place is set up like a healing house, because that's what it's there for. I'm going to be sitting in the healing house where I choose healing. And any nigga who comes over, it's not to fuck. You need to heal. You need to lay down and take a nap and be quiet. This is a house of peace, not of war. I'm not here to enable this shit. I'm not a pick-me hoe. I'm not a motherfucking out here to suck your dick because you in the military and enable you to be shitty. Because that's all a pick-me hoe is doing out here. It just keeps the cycle going. The females feed them to be that certain way, and it just keeps feeding and feeding. It's a toxic situation. And I'm just in the mix of it all, getting tousled and jostled the fuck around. Because not only has he done with dealing with the military, he's dealing with these hoes that are groupies of the military that just keep the cycle going, because that's the military culture. It's not just guns and helicopters, it's these bitches. Nobody wants to talk about that. Unless you go to certain forums on certain crevasses of the motherfucking internet. Then you'll find all these dudes that sit around on forums on the internet talking about all the pick-me hoes and the groupie hoes and all the names that they have for these bitches of the military. I am not her. I am not looking for a paycheck. That's why I tell these dudes to their face, I'm not a prostitute, and they always get triggered. Oh, what you mean? What I meant? Why'd you say that? The one dude, Tony, that was the Scottish dude, and we never saw him again. After the night that I called his homeboy, the other Scottish dude, faggot bitch, we ain't never seen them again. And the security guard pulled me aside the night that this past weekend. He said, "You know what you did last weekend?" And I said, "No." And he said, "You got in that dude's face and you said something to him, called him a bitch, picked up his beer and slammed it down. Then you turned to me," talking about himself, the security guard, and said, "I'm out of here anyways." And I said, "Did I? Oh, I'm so sorry." And we all laughed about it. Oops. I meant what I said, though, because he was a bitch. He was just here to conquer bitches and go back to Scotland. That's it. That's why I called him a faggot bitch. You ain't gonna conquer me. Go back to Scotland. Conquer the bitches there. Quit trying to conquer the natives. We don't want you. I have no problem with being with a Scottish man, but you're not going to conquer me and then leave me. You're not going to leave me. We don't do that. That's not natural. We're not doing conquering cock. You can want to conquer me with your cock, but you ain't going to. I don't do that shit. I get with a man to get with a man, not like, oh, and goodbye. Like, I'm not doing that. I did that one time this year, not doing it again. I'm not doing hello, goodbye, cock. If you gonna go stick your dick in me, you with me for life, nigga. You ain't about that life, then don't even want to stick your dick in me. I really wish I could wear a t-shirt that said, that listed, so everybody knows. Wouldn't that be great? So everybody knows not to approach. This is the constitution of myself. Put it on a t-shirt. If you don't want to be with me, don't approach me. If you're not interested in a relationship with me, don't even bother approaching me. Let's not waste time. Don't come and talk to me and I'm interested in you. No, you're not. I'm a relationship bitch. You're not. Go away. I don't need your attention. You're wasting my time. Let me put it on a shirt. I want a relationship. It's perfect. Like, instead of dating apps where that's where you're supposed to do that. Like, dating apps make it all simple, right? You get to list what you really want. And those don't even work. It's been proven. With all of the dating apps and all of the websites that supposedly simplify the matter where you can lay it all out, likes and dislikes, you can just weed through and make it all easy, not waste time. Nobody has found love from a dating app. And that was supposed to simplify the matter, where we already know off top. Don't have to sit here waste time exploring each other. I like green, I like potatoes, I like movies. You don't like that? All right, we're not compatible. And you still ain't got no love. That's why I don't even do dating apps. I just need to be the dating app I want to see in the world. Put it on a t-shirt. I want honesty. I want commitment. I want a real man, and I want sex all the time, and I like being outside. Don't approach me if you're not into these 5 things. Quit wasting our time. Because now you wasted your time talking to me. I feel bad for these niggas, like Chance. You know, it sucks is when I feel bad that you wasted your time sticking your dick in me when you could have stuck your dick in her. I feel bad for you. The night that he went home with me, I'm like, damn it. You should have gone home with that other bitch that was chasing you around the damn bar all night instead of me. Because then you woke up the next morning on some, where am I? Where am I? That's another thing. Once again, all these things that I've experienced this year, you want to talk about mentally traumatizing. I ain't never gone to bed with a nigga and woke up the next morning and he was like, where am I? I've never had a nigga say, did you put voodoo on me? Like, what the fuck? I wish you would have fucked the other bitch instead of me. It's not worth it. Dick in my pussy for 5 minutes just to feel freaked out ain't worth it, my nigga. I can rub one out for that and not be freaked out. You know, I do have a hand. I can rub one out if I really want to feel some vibrations on my clit. Like, it's not that serious. Niggas act like we don't have toys and stuff. I don't. I'm just simply saying, if I just want to fucking, feel some pulsations in my pussy, I can always get a vibrator. That's not what I'm looking for. Some people want a connection, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? So I really am sorry to Chance. I've already texted him this shit a long time ago. I'm so sorry you went home with me instead of her. You should have just gone home with her. Nobody forced you. We literally walked down this road together. You didn't have to do that. This is the shit that really pisses me off about these niggas. Chance acted like I trapped him. Nigga, you weren't even in a car with me. That's trapped. When you get in a car with a bitch and then you regret it while you're driving, while she's driving. And then you're on the way to her crib and you regret it, but you can't get out of the car because you don't even know where you're going because you're going home with a stranger, Chance. You walked home with me. You could have just turned around. You weren't trapped anywhere with me. I mean, you're on the road that the bar's on. Literally, we walked this whole road together. And then he wanted to act like I trapped him, hence the voodoo comment. Like, did you put voodoo on me? Like, I forced him to be in the bed with me. I asked him, when he was on my couch in my house, I said, do you want to get in the bed? I didn't even force him in there. He said yes. Why do these niggas do that shit? You literally willingly went home. You walked home with me, then acted like I pushed you to do that. Like, that is disturbing. I don't like that shit. Don't do that. You ain't gonna do that. Acting like you were a captured slave. Get out of your Navajo shit. Like a white bitch captured your ass and forced herself down your throat. That's not what fucking happened. Navajo. Can't stand these niggas. You ain't gonna do that. Then act like I'm stalking you. Nigga, bye. I live down here. You don't. This is the road that I live on. I walk to get coffee. I walk to the gym. I walk to the bar. I just started driving because I have to, because it's my sister's car. Then act like I'm following you. Like, I live down here. I literally live on this street. I have relationships with the people that own the establishments. I can't stand that shit. You want to talk about a bad gaslight? Like, how are you going to try to gaslight me with my own life? These niggas is nuts. And I'm getting this all off my chest because we are not going into 2023 with any of this shit. I will continue to milk the cow till it's dry. We're not doing that. Niggas have really tried to make me feel crazy this year. And we gonna get rid of that. As long as I feel like I need to talk about it and get it off my chest, I don't repress. And the more I talk about it, the better I feel. Niggas want me to shut the fuck up. I am not in the military. I don't have to be quiet. What's my punish? Am I gonna get corporal punishment for speaking on your cock and your shitty behavior? Niggas don't want me to talk at all. Not through text message, not through a phone call, not in person, and not on the internet. You just want me to be a silent little slave. Nigga, I'm not in the Illuminati. I didn't take an oath of silence. I didn't sign an NDA. What you gonna do, sue? About the truth? I'm well within my rights. Sir, you over there trying to play 1984 games. And be quiet. Shh. I ain't gotta be quiet. Oh, look, there's the guy that stuck his dick in me for 10 minutes and then acted scared. I don't care if everybody knows about you, Chance. I've talked about you to people at the bar. Yeah, I have. The way you gossiped about me to your homeboys, which is why your homeboys is coming up to me about you, because you told them. So I ain't got time. You want to run your mouth to your homeboys about what we did and blah, blah, blah. And for them to come up to me, why were they coming up to me? So I told a few people about you too. Oh, look, there's the guy. What? Don't dish it if you can't take it. You want to gossip with your little gossiping friends? I'll gossip too. And it's not gossip if it's true. It's the facts. Just make sure when you talk about me, you say the truth, not a lie. I don't have to lie to make somebody look bad. The truth is good enough for me. I can throw myself under the bus because the facts are the facts. The fact that you got to lie to make me look bad, it tells a lot about you. Just tell the truth. That's good enough. She sleeps on the floor. Red flag. So do the Japanese. Is that why they got bombed? I mean, I don't know. A lot of Asians sleep on the floor. That's why I got an Asian futon mattress. Red flag, watch out. Niggas will try to make you feel weird for what you do and shit, when that's not even a point. That's not even a point. Sleeping on the floor is not even anything, a big deal. That's what he tried on me. That, oh, that's the thing that's fucked up about you. Sleep on the floor. That's the toxic trait. What? It's better for my back, you weird bitch. I've been doing it for years and years and years. I literally don't like sleeping on a bed. It's funny how me sleeping on the floor was the red flag, but your dishonesty and you leaving your underwear at my place was not a red flag. Niggas will try. Oh, what else is she shaved her head. That's a red flag. I shaved my head because of you niggas. I was attempting to sexually neutralize, excuse me. That was the idea, and it didn't work. I thought that niggas would stop approaching me once I shaved my head. Ironically enough, and this is the funny thing, there was a time in my life that I was scared to ever show my fucking forehead. You know, the bangs. I wasn't into my face shape. This is in my 20s. I literally hid under my hair. People have a certain hairstyle for a reason. Because they don't like their face. So like, fuck it. I'm going to shave my head. I'm ugly. And now no nigga will approach me. And it's been quite the contrary. Oh, you're so sexy with that shaved head. Excuse me? I thought it would have the opposite effect. Had no idea that I'd get so much ass with this bald ass head. It's true. Shave your head. You see how much cock you get. I don't even have to try. Oh, there niggas come up to me on the street. Oh, you look great. Really? Interesting. All this time I thought long hair was king. Apparently not. A bald head will get all these niggas bowing down. Apparently. Don't knock it till you try it. I never said I was pretty. Niggas out here exposing me on the internet. She's catfishing. She's making it seem like she's prettier than she is. Nigga, I don't wear makeup. A little eyeliner and a little mascara sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't wearing makeup. And it's funny how I'm catfishing, but everybody that said I'm hot, sexy, and want to fuck me, they've seen me this close. So I don't know, argue with them about my catfishing. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. I have not asked any nigga to find me attractive. I have not said, please find me attractive, please. Want to fuck me? I don't know why these niggas want to fuck me. I don't know. That's the mystery of I don't know why. They say they want to fuck me. Have they fucked me? No, because do I want to fuck them? No, I didn't want to fuck James. I was kind of disappointed that that's all he wanted. I'm like, really? That's it? You just want to fuck for 2 nights? I'm not really wanting that. But thanks for wanting to fuck me. Like, now I know a lot of bitches, a good majority of bitches these days, it's a good majority of adult bitches. They just want niggas to want to fuck them. They like that. They get off on, oh, he wants to fuck me. All these guys want to fuck me. That's the whole point of social media. It's all a just, he wants to fuck me campaign. All these niggas want to fuck me. I don't want that. It's very dehumanizing. He just wants to fuck. That's not a compliment. How is that a compliment? I don't understand this. He doesn't want to cherish me, adore me, worship me. He doesn't want that. Okay, that like he just wants to fuck. Like, and you bitches, the culture is you glorify just fucking. That's what all of this culture is in the music and the entertainment and social media. It's just fuck me. I'm fuckable. That's it. And you act like that's a great thing. Like, it's not a great thing. You're a gaslight. This whole culture is a gaslight. Fuck me culture is a gaslight. TikTok hoes is a gaslight. Look at my sexy body on IG is a gaslight. So you're just fuckable. That's it. I'm fuckable too. It's funny. I'm getting the same niggas that you're getting, bitch. Like, And I'm not even doing that. Isn't that interesting that you're putting so much work into your Instagram and the same niggas that click on your pictures and like them are wanting to stick their dick in me. And you're putting in so much work to look like that, to take pictures of yourself. And I'm pulling the same niggas that you are in real life with no filter in real life. Think about how it's all coming together. Let's just play a little game. Let's take all the dudes that I've met so far that have been interested in me on any level of, I want to fuck you, hang out, sexually attracted to you. Let's take all of them. Let's say it's 10 niggas. It's more than that. But let's just say it's 10 niggas officially. And they all have Instagram, right? And they all like five bitches pictures, right? They all like the same bitches, right? On Instagram. They like you on Instagram, right? These 10 niggas that I've met in real life that wanted to fuck me, they like you on Instagram. But they like me in real life. And I'm not on Instagram. Think about that math, bitch. I'm trying to teach you hoes something. I don't put any effort into my appearance beyond shaving, a little grooming of the eyebrows. That's what it takes to be in the modern world. You got to pluck your eyebrows. You got to shape up your fucking eyebrows. That's what these niggas want to see. I do the bare minimum to go out the door. And I wish I could put the faces on the screen. I don't have pictures and I ain't gonna sneak a picture. I'm not gonna be that creepy bitch, like the creepy bitches that I've dealt with that are the pick-me hoes of chance that took pictures of me. I don't creep pictures of people. But if I could display their beautiful faces, they some gorgeous ass niggas. Gorgeous ass niggas wanted to stick their dick in me. And then you're on Instagram doing the most, trying to get those gorgeous niggas' attention, maybe? With all of that work, all of that effort, all of that maintenance. And I'm not even a bad bitch. And I'm pulling the same cock that you're accordingly pulling on the internet. Make it make sense. I'm not on Instagram. I don't have to use a filter to get a nigga to want to fuck me. He sees me in real life. All of my flaws. So then I look at you bitches and I'm like, y'all are nuts. Like, what do you think these niggas want? I'm asking the same question because he wants you, the IG bitch, the TikTok bitch with all the filters and all the maintenance and all the makeup and all the fakeness and the intense gym workout to make sure your ass is poking and shit. He wants you, but he also wants the bitch me. Me meaning I do the bare minimum in the gym. I do the bare minimum to look any type of way. So he wants both extremes. He wants you, the ultimate, I do the most to look this way. Because these bitches put in a lot of work. They talk about all natural. No, you ain't natural. You put in a lot of work to look the way that you do. With your skincare routine, with your fucking gym, your nails, your hair, da-da-da-da. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of work. These bitches spend a lot of money on their appearance. I don't. You know where I go for my beauty routine? I go down to the little market and I buy the Black woman's home creations for the skin. That's my skincare. I ain't got no fancy products in my house. I got essential oils, natural oils that African American women handcraft in their home. That's what I use on my body. Shea butter. I make a shea butter jojoba oil mix by myself and apply it to my scalp and my skin. That's my beauty routine. I make my own perfume. I ain't going to the store to buy no whatever stupid brand you bitches is wearing, and I'm pulling the nigga that you're pulling. Interesting. I don't go to the barber shop. I get my head buzzed by Okama. I don't go to the barber. Okama's the one edging me up. And that bitch is blind. So it's interesting. The math is not mathing. And the more niggas that keep approaching me at a bar, I'm like, shit, I ain't even got care, man. I laugh at you IG hoes. I laugh at y'all. You pick me ass hoes. Like, you ain't got nobody either. You ain't got nobody. All you got is likes and looks. And then you get on Instagram and gaslight and act like you got something. Like you don't have nobody. You have a bunch of likes and looks. You don't have anything more than I do. I'm just honest about what I don't have. You the one up there lying about what you have. You ain't got shit. None of you bitches have shit. Not on YouTube. I'm talking about you once again, social media is a place for you to fake your life and act like you got some shit going on when you don't. I'm on the internet the same way you are, bitch, telling you that I don't got shit when it comes to a nigga. You the one gaslighting acting like you got some shit. You ain't got nothing but likes, bitch, and comments. Heart emojis. Niggas in your chat and shit. But you ain't got a man. You ain't got a man that loves you. All you get is attention. That's it. Attention through clicks, likes, and comments. You ain't got a man. You ain't got a man. TikTok head ass bitch. Live streaming on TikTok, getting incels and simps all night. You ain't got nobody. You just a glory hole, bitch. That's it. That's it. You ain't got a man. I have said this a million times. I see all these bitches downtown with a different nigga every other week. And when you see these bitches downtown with a nigga, they acting like it's true love. They in the bar. Sometimes I see them walking down the street with a nigga, all booed up and kissy face, and it looks like they in a loving relationship. 2 weeks later, it's a different dude. Bitch. Bitch. I don't want your life. That's why I don't take none of these females down here, around here, seriously. Why would I? These bitches ain't got a man. The bitches that I see downtown that are getting with military dudes are no different than the military dudes. These bitches is on Snapchat, on Tinder, on all the apps that I've learned about this year that I had no idea they existed. I still don't really understand what the fuck they're for. They on all of the apps and pulling niggas at the bar. How greedy can you get? You on every app known to mankind and you're at the bar pulling dick. Bitch, you are greedy. And she don't even want any of these niggas. They just like to play with them. I see it every weekend. These bitches will come out to the bar, meet a nigga, kissy face, make throat fucking. Literally throat fucking. Maybe they go home and fuck. I don't know what happens when they leave. I assume they go home and fuck. They do something. Then they come back the next week and do it all over again with a different nigga. What? And they on the apps. Like, god damn, how ran through are you? Then they talk about, I'm being stalked. Because you let a dude on Tinder. You let a dude on Hinge. These bitches like to lead niggas on. And see, I get the niggas who've been dealing with these crazy bitches. And because they've been dealing with these crazy bitches and they come to me all fucked up in the head. And now I'm like, what the fuck? They projecting her onto me. I can tell when a nigga's been with a fucked up bitch because of how he's already been groomed. I had this conversation with the dude last night. And I told him, you've been groomed. And he's like, you're right, I've been groomed. And I'm like, you've been groomed. So now when it's time for another person, you've already been groomed by this other female. And now now it's like, how can you ever have anything with anybody? You've been shaped by that other person. They've altered your behavior. They've demonized certain things about you to the point when you meet a new female, you're acting a different type of way. I'm not getting specific about it, to the point where I'm looking at you like you crazy because she shaped your brain a certain way. You don't even know how to act. And you tripping on shit because she tripped on shit and she gaslighted your fucking mind, fucked you up so much psychologically. When I meet you, your whole behavior's off because of that bitch. Go heal. You need to heal. You need to heal. I am not your ex-girlfriend. So because you've been altered by your previous relationship, your previous hookup, whatever the fuck, when you meet me, you're carrying her energy inside of you. Niggas don't like to embrace, they don't like talking about that. It's always females, you know, the female carries the energy of both the man and the female, and, you know, she carries his, no, he carries her energy. He carries her energy. So then when I meet him, I'm meeting her too. And she needs to get the fuck out of here. Why is she in the bedroom with us? Why is she hanging out with us? Go heal from your ex. Because now you're going to treat me how you treated her and how she treated you. And it's a contagion. It's a fucking contagion. People alter you in a relationship. You are altered by them. And then you want to meet somebody else, but you haven't healed from that relationship. So you're just bringing that toxicity from that one relationship to me. And I'm like, I don't want to be with her. Why is she here? If you're not over your ex, do not try to fuck me. Don't try to get with anybody else. There is no such thing as getting with somebody else to get over somebody else. That's not how this works, and that is disrespectful to that person. I know when a nigga's trying to use me to get over somebody. You will not. I am not a, whatever you want to call that, a stepping stone nigga, just helping you through your, healing from your ex. I'm not a stepping stone nigga. Go heal the way I had to. I didn't use nobody to get over my ex. I went celibate for 6 fucking years. That was me getting over my ex. I knew I was damaged from that relationship. I went into hiding. I was going to hurt somebody. That's me being respectful to the masculine. See, what y'all niggas do, you want to sit there, you know about bitches who are not over their ex and have the baggage, and then she wants to get with you, and then she's not over her ex, and she's all fucked up from her ex, and then you get dragged into it. I didn't do that. I got over my ex, Jose. See, Jose projected onto me his current divorce by talking about, well, I know you're probably still damaged from whatever relationship you were in. No, that's you, nigga. You wanted to get with me to heal from your divorce and your shitty marriage of 20 years and your wife cheating on you. Then you projected that onto me like that was me. Nigga, my ex is 6 years ago. I was celibate for 6 years. Healing. And then I met you, Jose, at a shitty little bar that I love and adore, by the way. It's shitty because you were in there, Jose. You made the vibe bad. I'm not getting over my ex. You're getting over your ex. You were married for 20 years. It might take you 20 years to get over that bitch. What you don't do is fuck a nigga who's fucked up from another female. That's the worst. Guess you gonna have to go heal. I might like you and stuff, but you gonna damage me. You gonna damage me because you're damaged. And if I have any self-respect, I ain't gonna let that happen. I'm not gonna sacrifice myself for you. And the fact that you want me to tells me you hate me. Period. Anybody who wants you to sacrifice themselves for you hates you. If you want me to sacrifice myself to save you, you fucking hate me. And then you gonna lie and say, I love you. Thanks for doing. No, you don't love me. Nigga. That goes for male and female. I don't expect any nigga to sacrifice himself for me. What good is that gonna do for me? You get blocked. I don't talk to strangers on the internet. Period. Learn. Learn and grow and be smarter. That does not change. I don't talk to strangers on the internet. Period. If I don't see you in person, I'm not talking to you. I'm not communicating with you unless you're in front of me. That makes sense, doesn't it? Don't you think? Think about that. It's very disrespectful to not see somebody when you're talking to them. That's very disrespectful to my intelligence. Be mad, I don't care. That's a rule. 2023 is going to be rough for a lot of people. An old proverb says the chickens are coming home to roost. You know. The lion is back in the prairie. The panther's back in the jungle. We all back in our spots, you know. What time is it? Oh shit, I need to go. I like my new setup, my living situation. I get to walk now instead of sitting in my backyard all the fucking time. Hated that shit. I like to roam. I'm like a cat. Let's roam. I have to sit around in the same spot all the fucking time. You know, we can move on our feet. We don't have to drive, just walk. It's great. Walking is awesome. I love walking. So much fun. It's way better than driving. Look at the clouds. They're so big. I think there's a storm coming. That's what it's giving. Definitely giving superstorm. I haven't watched the news in days. I'm not looking at anything on the internet right now. I don't care what it is. I see the titles of the links and then my news shit, and I don't click on it. I just don't want to take anything in right now, unless it's in front of me. Which includes all of you fucking people on motherfucking social media. Not looking at your shit. You don't have to look. That's another thing. You don't have to look at anybody's social media. I don't fucking care. So I don't look. I don't need to check on you to see what you're doing. I don't care. Do I know you? No, I don't. Do I see you? No, I don't. So, fuck you. What the fuck? Period. Look at those clouds. That's definitely superstorm shit right there. It's definitely giving tropical moisture right now. It's going to be warm all week. And I love it. So thankful to Mother Earth for fucking, I hate that term, by the way, Mother Earth. I hate it. It's used by the wrong people. But, and by the way, I don't like of why haven't you found a man who's loyal? Ask these niggas. That's not my problem. Somebody's disloyalty is not my fucking problem. Finding, that's such a stupid fucking question. You don't find anybody. Why haven't you found a man who's loyal? It's not my job to find anybody. Ask him why he's a liar. Such stupid fucking questions. Like, it's not my job to find a man. Finding what? That can be dissected in so many different ways. Why haven't you found a man? Let's just analyze that question and how dumb it is. You don't find anybody. I'm not looking. I go out and live my life, and dudes approach me. Ask them why they're liars. What the fuck is loyalty? You don't even know. That's why you're on the fucking internet in a fucking chat. Why are you on the internet asking strangers questions when you don't even have the answer for yourself, which is why you sit in chat rooms all the fucking time doing stupid shit? So, what a dumb question from a stupid person. Quality. It's about quality. Y'all aren't quality, bro. Like, you ain't got no quality. Look at the person asking the question. That's that for me. It's that for me. Look at the obvious. Somebody else's dishonesty is not my fucking problem. Why haven't you found a man who's loyal? That is such a stupid question. I cannot believe that was asked. Finding a man? Like, what the fuck? You don't find anybody. People say that shit all the time. It's so weird to me. I haven't found anyone. Were they lost? You can only find some. How do you find something? Is it lost? Finding? Like, what a weird word. Finding? That is weird. Very weird. Oh, look at the clouds. Oh, that is cool. Look at that. That is definitely stormy storm. Stormy storm is coming. Not my problem. Not my problem. Somebody lying to me is not my problem. It's not a reflection of me. It's not a reflection of me. That has nothing to do with me. Somebody lying to me. See, what we're getting at is I can't make somebody desire a connection. So that's why I don't feel compelled to do pick-me dances. I can't make a man. Once again, what is a relationship? What is a connection? Honesty? That's what it is. I can't make somebody desire that. So it's not my responsibility. Dealing with these dudes, I mean, what am I wanting? What am I wanting? Because fuck what they want. What do I want? Not the same thing they want, so it doesn't work. They don't want what I want. What I want involves honesty. Absolute honesty. They don't want that. You can't make somebody want to be honest. So what do? You read them for filth and you keep it pushing. That's what I do. Let these niggas know. That's what I do. It's not my job to educate anybody. You can't. You can't teach somebody how to be real. Do they want to be real? If you want to be real, you seek and you will find. Why haven't you found a way to be honest? That's the question you should be asking yourself instead of asking me. Have you found a man? Why can't you find a man who's loyal? Why can't you find a way to tell the motherfucking truth, bitch? Always asking me why I can't. Why can't you find, since we're talking about finding, why can't you find a way to tell the motherfucking truth? Why can't you find a way to be real? Why can't you do that shit, nigga? Since we're talking about finding something, why can't you find some real shit in yourself and bring that to the surface instead of being a fake ass fucking bitch all the motherfucking time, nigga? Why don't you find that? That's what's fun for me. Niggas want to get on the internet talking about you triggered. Yeah, you triggered. I know that. You triggered. That's why you watching and typing. I know that. Anybody who types in my chat's triggered. That's how this works. I'm the one talking, you the one watching, clicking in, peeking in, and lurking, bitch. And then you type in my chat because you triggered. And because you triggered, now you trying to trigger me, nigga. That's not how this gun works. That's not how this gun is rigged, my nigga. Why don't you find a way to go fuck yourself effectively and effective immediately? Why don't you find that? Okay? Dead ass, why don't you find that? Why don't you find a way to stop jacking off to porn since we're talking about finding something? Why don't you find a way to keep your hand off your cock? Because all you can do is fuck yourself. Why can't you find that? Why can't you find a way to get pussy in real life and not on the internet? Why can't you do that, nigga? I don't need to find shit. What you need to do is find some reality in yourself and find something real to say. I don't need to do shit or find shit, nigga. So how about you find a way out the fuck out of this fucking stream and out the motherfuck out my face? How about you find that? Since we are finding something, why can't you find a way to log off the internet and get a life? Why can't you find a way to have conversations in real life instead of typing in chat rooms all motherfucking day and scrolling on TikTok and Instagram? Since we're finding something, right? What are you, a Boy Scout? You gonna lead me? Rangers lead the way out here? You gonna help me find something? Shut the fuck up. Finding. I don't know. Let me go to the bar this weekend and ask these niggas when they come up to me. Why can't you find a way to be real with me when you come up to me? I guess we're going to start looking then, since we're looking to find, because you have to be looking to find something. A bitch can't just go out for a drink on the weekend. She must be looking for something. And that's why he approached me and said, I want to fuck you. Because obviously I was looking, you know, to find that, right? Something was lost. Make it make sense. Why can't you find a way back to your mama's house and ask her why she abused you? Like, let's find some shit. Since everybody's looking for direction, Rangers lead the way. They do. They lead the way, and we just follow them. Why don't you find... Oh, this goes on and on. Since we're finding stuff, why don't you find out, well, you a depressed ass nigga who hides behind avatars on the internet all fucking day? Why don't you find out that, since you on Google all the time? Google, why the fuck am I on the internet looking for pussy? Why don't you Google that? Since we're finding stuff. Why don't you find out why the fuck you talking to me on the internet, talking to somebody who doesn't even see you? Why don't you find that? Since we are all finding things. I'm picking up Okama, then I'm gonna go watch that next episode of White Lotus, because the last time we heard that nigga was getting fucked in his ass, he was fucking his uncle in the ass. We want to know what happens next. That really hot British guy in that show who met that female and was like, I'm that hot nigga. And he took her on all these, he showed her the world type of stuff. And he was like, wait in the bedroom, I'll be right back. I got to do something for my uncle. And then Jennifer Coolidge, she walked by the door and saw him fucking his uncle in the ass. We want to know what happens next. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. Can you imagine that all of these hot guys, sometimes these really, really hot guys that flirt with females and are like, I'm hot, look at my body. They're gay. And you didn't even know. And then what's so crazy to me as a female, as a woman, and I've been here before, by the way. I've been here before where a nigga made me feel like trash, like we had a sexual ting, but it was a trashy ting, and he did some really he was a Marine. I don't think he's still in the Marines, but he was a Marine when I was fucking with him, right? I met him while he was going to airborne school in 2000, what was it, 10. And we went to Panama City, Florida together. And we fucked all weekend. And then, you know, blah, 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 long stories or horrible things. Not all horrible things. I mean, we vibed. It was a vibe. Way more vibe, crazily enough, than these niggas. And he was toxic. But so was I back then. I was incredible. But the point is, then I found out, after worrying about what I looked like and all this stuff, he was bisexual. He was having sex with his best friend, a guy. And then I'm like, wow, like I'm over here worried about my body, yada, yada, and the size of my ass when he doesn't even like pussy. Oh my God. The things these niggas will put you through to make you feel bad when they're gay. That's why I don't care. You'd be surprised at who was out here eating ass as a dude. These dudes out here, they have no problem making a female feel like shit about her body or about shit in general, but they eating ass and sticking dick in booty hole. Like, dudes, not females, like sticking they dicks in dudes' booty holes. And they had you all bent out of shape, baby girl, when they're just gay. But you didn't know that.
Whoa, hold on. My fucking cigarette pack.
You're fine. You know, you'd be surprised, like you as a female, these dudes will sit there and make you feel like shit, and you start analyzing what you look like, because that's what females do. We all do it. It must be what I look like. It must be what I look like. Even though he's already put the tip in and everybody, he's already fucked you, so that should tell you he's attracted to you. But then after he fucks you, then you look at what you look like and say, it must be what I look like. What is up with that, baby girl? He clearly found you sexually attractive. He stuck his dick in. He thought you were hot. And then after he fucked you, you felt ugly. Why? He already fucked you. He told you were hot. That's why he fucked you. Niggas who put their dicks in you think you're hot, right? No, that's not what it is.
That's the idea.
That's the idea, right? But then you felt ugly afterwards, right? And then you find out, baby girl, that he likes trannies. And you were worried about that little, highlight of a mustache that you had, because females get that. Females have body hair in all crazy places. We all do. Just like dudes do. That's why bitches be going to get laser hair removal and waxing kits. Look, go down the female hair aisle in the shaving section. Look at all them waxing strips. That's to get their mustache away. Facial waxing and all this waxing of the facial hair and the fucking nipple hair and all the hair that grows everywhere on a female's body. They get the hair that grows where dudes have it on the stomach. Bitches get that too. And that has a lot to do with, genetics, and Mediterranean women are sometimes more hairy than others. Like, whatever, girl. It happens all which ways. Hairs just pop up sometimes. But then you were worried about removing all of that hair. And he fucking a dude. He fucking a dude, girl. He likes a tranny. Now, am I hating on trannies? No. Baby girl, let the world see this face. I don't care if he likes booty hole. I don't care if he likes trannies. I don't care if he likes drag queens and cross dressers. Baby girl, that's not what I don't care about that. Let him I don't care. What bothers me, baby girl, is when he acts. Oh, put that emphasis. Underline, bold, italicize. Supersize the print. Put it on a billboard. Times Square it. What offends me, baby girl? You know what I really want in this moment? I just picture my words being printed out on those little things on New York Times where everyone has to read what I'm saying. And flashing lights. I want the world to know this. I'm not ashamed. It doesn't bother me, baby girl, that he likes to stick his dick in booty hole. It doesn't bother me that he's attracted to trannies. It doesn't bother me. What bothers me, baby girl, put it in Times Square. What bothers me, baby girl, is that he acts like to me that he's interested in me, and then also acts like it's something wrong with me physically or something, when he's been low-key hitting the tranny pussy the whole time. That's what bothers me. The tranny he's fucking with has a full beard and a cock. And I was worried about a little mustache hair. Girl, bye. These niggas, you be surprised what these, and see, people, little secret, you look at some of these football players, the NFL, and all these bitches that do the most, they getting waxed, all the shit these bitches do to get these niggas, only to find out that Laquan is having sex with a tranny. A whole nigga with a ball sack and all, and you were worried about your thighs. You altered your body for him, only to find out he swings both ways, baby girl, and he was trolling you because he hid it from you. That is my point. Don't hide that you're bisexual. Do not. This is why the old school queens hate bisexuals. Everybody in the LGBTQ and non-community that's old school, and I'm talking about you got to go back to the 70s and the 80s gays to get it right. That's who I hang out with, by the way. I only like hanging out with old queens. There are very few new school, new age gays that I like because they're all liars. Them old queens will tell you the truth. These are the facts. Okay. We're going to watch The White Lotus. You have if you're tired, you said to me.
I know, I will have energy, but you know what happened? I was on the fry side by myself. There was no.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I get it. If you don't feel like it, I'm not going to put it on. Things happen. What I don't want is you to be forcing yourself to stay awake to watch that damn show when you don't feel like it. So go take your shower, and if you feel you get a reboost of energy.
And I'm also, my throat's doing that shit. So.
All right, well, we'll get you some tea.
Yeah, I need to drink that throat.
And what you probably need to do is rest, because you got to go in. Don't say it out loud. All right? Just get some rest. I'm not tripping on the damn show. It'll be there.
Yeah, like,
oh, I didn't check on Kit. Let me go. You want to ride too? Let's go see. That's what I realized. That's why I laugh at these females. Females give me grief about my appearance more than dudes do, as I've said before. He doesn't want you. He wants me. Yeah, he wants me and he, girl. And you over there doing the most to get his attention and keep his attention and altering your body and putting all that stress in your body, obsessing and worrying about what you look like all day. When I'm over here doing the least, getting his attention, getting his dick, and he wants to fuck a dude. So, girl, bye. You have fun at the gym sweating and slaving to get that ass that's not going to last and keep his attention. That's why I don't know why you bitches do this shit. You do so much maintenance. I don't have time to break it down right now. All of the money that you put into your appearance, because it's a lot of money. You bitches talk, I'm natural. Like so much fucking money. Only for him to cheat on you, pick another bitch. Look at me and I'm doing the least. See, that's the thing. You said he likes me because this is what he likes. That's what you bitches do. Like you act like you know what he wants. That's why you're doing what you're doing, because you're saying that's what he wants. You did that because you're saying that's what he wants. And I'm saying definitively it's not. That's a theory, girl. I don't have a rock hard body, bitch, and he wanted to fuck me. That should tell you something, Miss Thought Buns of Steel. I do not have buns of steel. I don't have thighs of steel. I cannot crack a coconut with my inner thighs. The way you bitches are, Miss Hulk in there. With your these bitches is bulked the fuck up in the gym. Giant quads and thigh meat.
Giant.
It's given bodybuilder.
Like, how did y'all?
Because they've been obsessing and stressing and pick me eating When you got the pick me spirit, you will have the motivation to be in that gym in a certain capacity to get that ass and that low body percentage fat, and your hormones going all crazy, and you're on birth control, and you ain't bleeding because you lost your menstrual cycle because you got so much fucking testosterone. You drinking creatine and stuff.
Protein powder.
These bitches, you know how a bitch gets a body like these bitches? It's not natural to have the body that most of these bitches in the gym got. It's a lot of testosterone. I don't want a lot of testosterone. Kit. He's somewhere and he's eating. I know this. He decided to go on a walkabout. We trying to see if he's over here. But he wasn't the other. He left the other day, came back. The cat. So it's all a joke, you know. It's all a joke. Bitches in there that's why I say anybody can. I don't know why you bitches keep doing the same thing expecting different results. You doing the most to get chose, and he's still gonna cheat on you. But you think, okay, I'm gonna go back to the gym and get my body tight and right. Because you see him? Huh? Okay, well, he's somewhere else.
Yes.
Okay. He's somewhere else. I don't know. He's probably, who knows? Who knows? Hey, Miss Donna. Hey, River. Hey, Miss Donna. I'm good. Huh?
She said, "Who are you?"
Oh, it's Joy. It's Joy. From next door. Never mind. It's okay. She's out of it. She said, "Who are you?" Okay, girl. We ain't got time. You know who I am. I'm not even going to go down that rabbit hole of who are you. When you know exactly. See, that's another thing bitches doing. Like, you know exactly who are you? We ain't got time for Psycho Sam tonight. We lived next to you for a year. You bitches is nuts. Y'all keep playing. I'm not doing that. The pick me spirit is strong. It's a strong spirit. It's got a chokehold on you bitches. You need an exorcism. You bitches is nuts. And let me tell you something about these influencers. You go on ahead. I'm going to be in here for a while. Just because I'm already in this modality. Kids.
Food.
She's got me food. She's got some food. Well, you got a couple pieces of chicken lining some fucking miso mix.
I got myself some grilled chicken.
Oh, good for you. See you later. I'm just doing the math because nothing is adding up on any level. These bitches, you know, there's this idea of the ideal female as much as there is an idea of the ideal male, right? The ideal male, the alpha male, there's the alpha female, right? His evil twin, you know? It's that ultimate female, you know? She's the bad bitch, there's just that female that that's the ideal. She ain't got nobody. So why is everybody trying to be her? Every female does this. I'm just going to talk about female. Every female does, striving to have the perfect body, the perfect face, whatever that ideal that I'm supposed to look like, the certain face, and hence all the money, bitches. If they didn't believe this, they wouldn't be doing shit. All of the skincare, all of the creams and the potions and the lotions and the fucking shit to put on your fucking face doesn't make anyone love you. That's why I don't get what you bitches are doing. You do all this shit for what? You focus on your appearance obsessively. what your hair, every detail. It's not even just one thing. It's a continual obsession and continual maintenance. Your hair, your nails, your fucking skin, your fucking, a wrinkle appeared. Oh my God, it's a stress mess. Oh my God, a wrinkle, a freckle, a mole, always worrying about something on your fucking face 24/7. Don't stop there though. You got to worry about this now. And then you got to worry about this. Then you got to worry about your stomach, and then your legs, your thighs, and your toes. And then there's something else to worry about. Then you got to worry about how you're standing, walking, sitting. Don't just worry about what you look like. Now you got to worry about how you're moving. And then not just that, worry about the sound of your voice. Now it's the sound of your voice and how you speak. And he still doesn't love you. He still cheated on you. Look at Kim Kardashian. Look at the people. Look at the people that are held up as the highest sex symbols with the baddest bodies. Still got cheated on. Still got cheated on. So there's no hope for you either, sis. Beyonce got cheated on. There's no hope for you either. So quit playing with me. I don't know why you bitches be out here stomping the yard like you the baddest bitch, and you can get cheated on, and you can get cheated on, and you can get cheated on. How are you a bad bitch when you get cheated on? Like, I don't get it. I'm not getting cheated on, by the way. You can say what the fuck you want about me. I'm not getting cheated on. That's why I'm not in a relationship. I'm not going to get cheated on. I'm not going to get cheated on. So I'm not going to get in a relationship with a nigga who will cheat on me, because I'm not getting cheated on. I am not being cheated on now. No nigga's cheating on me. I'm a free woman. I'm not dealing with that. But you over there unbreaking my heart over there, head ass bitch, singing Tony Braxton around the clock and Summer motherfucking Walker. Pick me sad songs because you picked the wrong nigga and he picked you. And you were bragging about that and pushing it in our faces. And look at me. Look who I got. Wanting to show off your trophy. And then that trophy cheated on you. And you look dumb. And you should feel dumb. And I'm going to laugh at you. Because you wanted to sit there stunting and fronting. And you literally got that relationship to rub in everyone's faces via your social media. To make it seem like you have the perfect little life when you fucking don't. And then everybody's scrambling and trying to do what you're doing to get the type of nigga you got to try to look like you. To get the nigga you got. For what? For him to cheat on you? He's already looking at other females when he got with you. These niggas never stop looking. They'll be dick deep in a bitch, roll over, check their phone, scrolling on Instagram, and looking for the next bitch. Always. He can just get done fucking you. He's on to the next bitch on his phone. He doesn't even have to leave the bed. He's laying next to you, scrolling and tapping pictures, bitch. Sending DMs while he's laying in bed with you. So I'm missing out on what? He didn't pick you, he picked me. And he'll pick another after you. And he's always picking others all the time on his phone, on social media. He never stops looking. That's the point. That's the point. He'll never stop looking. That's the beauty of social media. It's opened up a chasm of never stop looking. He'll never stop looking for the next bitch as long as he has his cell phone. He'll never fully be with you, bitch. He never will. He's just going to keep scrolling and scrolling and be married to you, dating you, fucking you for a night, for a weekend, for a month, and continuously scrolling and looking and liking. Even if he doesn't tap the button, he can still like her in his mind. He can still think about fucking her in his mind. He can be dick deep in you and thinking about her. You bitches don't want to think about that. That's why I don't even bother, because I know how these niggas are. And I know what I want, so I don't even want this shit. And it has been said to me, well, the nigga you want doesn't exist. All right, well, then I'm not going to bother at all, because I want what I want, and that's not going to change. I'm not going to settle for whatever mess this is out here in these motherfucking streets. I'm not going to settle. So I'm okay with being single because I'm not going to settle. So we're not crying because we're single. We've cried because we're sick of the bullshit and these foul ass niggas and this toxic ass fucking culture, this toxic ass world. We've cried because of that. But we're not crying because we're single. Okay. No. Better to be single than be with your bitch ass and deal with that when that's not what we want. So we're just miserable. People are miserable because they're not getting what they want. When you're getting what you want, you're happy. You know? Miserable people, you know? And then they lie. I'm fine. I'm fine. No, you're not. Clearly, you're not fine. Your whole behavior, your whole lifestyle shows you're not fine. Very clearly. Look at that. I have seen bitches, they work so hard in the gym to make sure they have that hot body that he wants, and then he'll go fuck a fat bitch. You bitches is dumb. That's why I don't stress about my appearance, because I promise you, it don't matter. It don't really matter. As quick as he'll stick his dick in me, if I was super like hardcore at the gym, like stressing to get us, I don't go to the gym to stress. I go in, I know what I need to do, but I'm not going to stress over building the perfect body because I know it doesn't matter if I have that body anyways. Does that mean he's going to love me? We're talking about love. As quick as he'll stick his dick in me, he'll stick his dick in her and her and her and him sometimes and him and her. All shapes and sizes. So I laugh at any bitch whose main fucking claim to any clout is what she looks like. And that's all she really is bragging about is look at my ass, my ass. Look at my ass on my Instagram. Look at me and my ass. Look at how hot I am. Like, that don't mean shit, bitch. That doesn't mean anything. It just is. You have a theory in your head that your ass means something. Look at my ass. I have a nice ass. That's mostly what bitches brag about these days is they ass. That's like the thing, I guess. Look at my ass. Look at how hot my ass is in these jeans and in my thong underwear that I'm showcasing on my Instagram and my TikTok and my YouTube channel and wherever else I show my ass to the world. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. And what about it? Literally nobody cares. And he gonna say that he cares and he loves that ass, but he don't because he'll fuck a bitch with a flat ass just as quick as he'll fuck you. So he trolled you, bitch. Got you doing the most for his attention when he's just gonna cheat on you anyways. Dumbass bitch. You know, I used to be really insecure about my body, crazily enough. It's only been in the last few years that I've come out of that shit and just been like, whatever. You know, because in this modern, day times, it's like if you don't got a certain body shape, well, you ain't got an ass, so you ain't worth shit. I don't want a fat ass, personally. It attracts the worst type of people. I don't want a nigga who just likes fat asses. Like, I don't want that. So I'm glad I don't have a fat ass. And I've been getting niggas' attention without a fat ass. Like, it's interesting, ain't it? And I look at them like, are you sure you want my not that big ass? Like, because you coming over here like there's some big ass in my pants. I thought you were a fat ass type of nigga. Oh, well. What I'm not going to do, self-hatred is not attractive. And insecurity is not attractive. That's not sexy and that's not relaxing at all. So any nigga that's gonna sit there and talk about what the fuck I look like and shit is insecure himself, because that's all he's focusing on. When you're having sex, this is what I own. It's about what it feels like, not what it looks like. And people gonna run with that, but it's like, it's mostly a feeling-based experience, not a looking-based experience. My pussy has never gotten wet looking at a nigga's abs. Looking at you doesn't make me turned on. Like, to a point, there is a certain level of arousal. To a point, the looking at you is the least part of the arousal process. If we're talking about 100% arousal, that's about 3% what you look like. 3% is what you look like for me to get turned on. It counts for something, but it's not the full fucking experience what you look like. What the hell? That's why I know y'all don't be having good sex. Like, y'all are such fucking narcissists. Like, it ain't good sex y'all having. I don't need to find out. Talking about find out. Like, I don't need to find out, James, what it's like to fuck you. Just talking to you tells me how bad it's gonna be. That's bad sex. Anybody who sits there talking about, I'll change your life with my cock, it's gonna be bad sex. That's bad sex. That's a bad experience. But you could fuck another bitch is gonna be dumb enough to fuck around and find out with James, because he gonna run the same line on her, and then she gonna get in bed with him and find out. Good luck. I'm not gonna be her. Not interested. Plus you're 25. Like, what the fuck? Seriously, come on now. That's another thing. I'm 35. As I've said a million times, I cannot control someone's attraction to me, but I do find it interesting that all these 25 and 26-year-olds want to fuck me. And they're like, I thought you were 28. Like, what? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I'm definitely not going out of my way to attract 26-year-old dudes. That's not like a that's not a goal of mine. Yeah, let me get a dude 9 years younger than me. Yeah, that's a super goal for me. That's my age range that I'm targeting. Like, nah, bruh. I just go out there and I'm out there. And it's not, 30-year-olds approach me, 35-year-olds, 40-year-olds approach me, sometimes 70-year-olds approach me. Like, it's just interesting. But no, I ain't interested in no 55-year-old dude. That's too old, bro. That's just a no off top. Like, there's some things that are just a no off top, and that 55, bitch, you are too old for me. No. That is selfish. You are almost to the grave. Like, that is selfish. I got a few years left in me. And save it for a bitch your age then, and y'all can both die together. Quit trying to fucking harvest the souls of the youth with your greedy fucking ass. You're 70, stick to your age group. Ugh. Oh my God, let me get off of here. I gotta go.